अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों। लेक्चर स्टार्ट होने से पहले आपसे गुजारिश की जाती है कि आप हमारे दूसरे चैनल को ज़रूर विज़िट करें, जिसका लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में मौजूद है। उसमें ग्रामर एमसीक्यूज़ क्विज़ अपलोड किए जाते हैं। इंशाल्लाह आपको बहुत फ़ायदा होगा। लेक्चर स्टार्ट करते हैं।
क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 है, व्हाट इज द डोमिनेंट थीम ऑफ द पोएम मदर टू सन? इसका आंसर है, द डोमिनेंट थीम ऑफ द पोएम मदर टू सन rests upon the major elements of courage, determination, struggle, and hope. It gives a clear message to the readers that one must not give up even in the hardest hours of his life. Difficulties and hurdles are part of life, but only those get success who face them with courage and determination without losing hope. It is the dignity, passion, and courage of a person that helps him in climbing the stairs of hardships and setting examples for others to follow. Question number 2 है, what are some literary techniques used in the poem Mother to Son? इसका आंसर है, Langston Hughes used the literary techniques quite skillfully to represent the feelings and emotions of mother and the reality of life. Some of the literary techniques used in the poem Mother to Son are: extended metaphor is used by the poet to compare the life and struggle of a mother to a staircase. The technique to symbolism is used here by the poet as he has used staircase as the symbol of hardships and difficulties faced by the mother throughout her life. The imagery of sight is used in the poem that is reflected in these lines: life for me and not being no crystal stair, and places with no carpet on the floor, and don't you sit down on the steps. Question number 3 है, what is an extended metaphor? How does Langston Hughes use this literary technique to illustrate the consistent struggle of mother in her life? Give examples from the poem. इसका आंसर है, extended metaphor refers to a comparison between two unlike things that continues throughout a series of sentences in a paragraph or lines in the poem. Hughes skillfully employs this literary technique in the poem to illustrate that consistent struggle of mother in her life. The stairs in the poem are not made of crystal. With this, the poet wants to say that the life of a mother is not an easy path to tread on, but the mother keeps on climbing the stairs even if they have sharp nails and splinters. She also does not care about the darkness that may engulf the stairs. This shows the hardship and hurdles may appear in mother's life, but she never gives up. But she faces that all with courage and determination. Question number 4 है, in the poem Mother to Son, Hughes repeats some lines. What function does it serve in the poem? Explain. इसका आंसर है, in the poem, Hughes repeats some lines. For instance, life for me and not being no crystal, ये clear नहीं है, stair है. And words like don't you? The element of repetition is used by the poet to put emphasis on the most important point idea of the poem. Furthermore, repetition of lines gives a musical quality to the poem and also create rhetorical impacts. Question number 5 है, what type of imagery is used in the poem Mother to Son? What does it suggest? इसका आंसर है, The imagery of sight is used in the poem that is reflected in these lines. Life for me cannot be no crystal stair, and places with no carpet on the floor, and don't you sit down on the steps. The imagery of the stairway that is used by the poet provides a view of the way in which people of his time lived and the poverty faced in the northern cities after the Civil War as great number of freed blacks left the South. Question number 6 है What is the tune of the poem Mother to Son? Support your review instances from the poem. इसका आंसर है The tune of the poem is didactic. Didactic कहते हैं अदबी लहजे को. Plain and resilient. Resilient कहते हैं लचकदार. In this poem, the poet expresses his views on the subject of life and resiliency. The mother is giving instructions to his son that represents the didactic tune of the poem. For instance, so boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps. Don't you fall now.